SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
The Minnesota Golden Gophers and Michigan State Spartans will meet up in Week 14 of the 2013 college football season. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Saturday's opening kickoff scheduled for noon Eastern Time on the Big Ten Network from Spartan Stadium. The Spartans listed anywhere between 14.5 and 15-point home favorites, while the betting total stands at 41 at SBRodds.com. Minnesota had its 4-game winning streak snapped last time out, suffering a 27 setback to the Wisconsin Badgers as 15.5-point home underdogs last Saturday. The Golden Gophers are 17-28 straight up all-time against the Spartans, but have won 6 of the last 11 meetings since 1998. The Golden Gophers have scored 314 points this season. That's the most since 2007. A very youthful roster that may be wearing down now as the season comes to an end. Underclassmen have contributed 2,731 yards of total offense, while juniors and seniors on the roster 1,152. The Golden Gophers ranked 27th in the country in gaining 2,287 rushing yards. Michigan State has already landed a spot in the Big Ten championship game against the Ohio State Buckeyes next week. The senior class, the winningest in the 117-year history of the football program, compiling a 39-12 record, 17-5 straight up in the month of November under head coach Mark D'Antonio. And the Spartans have sported the number 1 total defense in 11 consecutive weeks. The Spartans 15-5 straight up, 8-12 against the spread at home the last 2+ seasons. From a handicapping perspective, Minnesota has scored just 14 combined points in the 2 games it's lost this season when losing the rushing battle. Very important for this team to win the ground battle, and I just don't see that occurring in this matchup, coming off a very physical game against Wisconsin and going against arguably the most physical team outside of the SEC and Pac-12 in Michigan State. So I'm going to lay the points here. I think people are overlooking the fact that Minnesota is a dangerous team here, with Michigan State possibly looking ahead to Ohio State. I don't see that being the case. I think the Spartans want to finish the year with a perfect home record and gain some momentum going into that monumental contest against the Buckeyes. So I'm going to lay the points with Michigan State against Minnesota on Saturday. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports.